Hello, Chaotic Doc here. Welcome back to another Legacy video. Today we're going to be messing around with a little bit of a spicier deck. This is FGC's Divining Witch Thoracle combo, and I've been testing it about a little bit. I'm loving it so far. Alright, let's look at it pretty simply. The main plan for this deck is to combine Divining Witch, which is a human spell shaper where you can pay 1 in a black, discard a card, choose a card name, exile the top 6 cards of your library, reveal cards from then reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a card with a chosen name, put that card into your hand, and exile all other cards revealed this way. Right? And then Thassa's Oracle. Right? We all know Thassa's Oracle. Blah, blah, blah. Put into play if you have 0 cards in the library, win the game. A lot of text there, doesn't matter. Right? So our combo here is we're going to play put Thassa's Oracle into play, trigger on the stack, activate Divining Witch, empty our library completely, and then win the game. Cool. Other cards in the deck. We have Baleful Strix to help us with the creature mashup. We have Dark Confident for a little bit of card advantage. Aether Vial to help us put in our creatures uncounterably. And we also are running 4 Force Will, 4 Daze to help us keep tempo and block out our opponents from their spells and to protect our own stuff. Ponder and Brainstorm to find our cards, and Thoughtseize to handle the opponents. Alright, let's look at the sideboards. We're running 2 Blue Elemental Blasts for the red matchups, 2 Echoing Truths, 2 Fatal Pushes for creatures, 2 Opposition Agents, 2 Plague Engineers, 4 Ley Lines of the Void, and 1 Grafdigger's Cage. Alright, main thoughts on the deck list so far. I've been testing around a little bit. The first half of the games I played, I thought, oh my god, this deck's unbeatable. The second half, I thought, oh my god, what the hell is this deck? But you know what? I'm loving it so far. Let's take it into the league, test it out. See you there. Alright, we're back for match 1. Looking at this hand, we have Force of Will, we have Malevolent Hermit, and we have both combo pieces in hand. We'll keep this one. Yeah, we'll keep this. And our opponent is on the play, so we'll be on the draw here. Okay, they go Ancient Den, so this could be like Mono White Painter of some kind. Esper Sentinel. Okay, we're just gonna play some cards for a while. I don't think we need to really cast our Ponder into their Esper Sentinel. And then next turn we can go Divining Witch and just start trying to win. They play second Ancient Den for turn. I'm thinking... My mind goes to like Oswald Fiddlebender type thing. They're coming for 1, we'll go to 19. Okay. Aether Sworn Canonist. Each player who's played 1 artifact spell can't cast an additional non-artifact spell this turn. So we need to play... That's fine, right? Like, we don't really need to play artifact spells yet. Sure. Alright, what we'll do is we'll put in a Baleful Strix this turn to hoping to... So... Let's say I put an Aether... Okay, so we put an Aether Vial now. We can actually win from there. We'll go Underground Sea and then Aether Vial. And what happens is next turn... okay, we will pay for this. So what this means is like next turn what we'll do is we'll play Divine Witch. And then when we untap, this will go up to 1 counter on Aether Vial. And then when we untap with Divine Witch, this will go up to 2 counters. So we can Vial in Thassa's Oracle and then activate Divining Witch. And if they don't have removal, we can win from there. Okay, our opponent's just going to combat. We'll take 3 here, go to 15. That's fine by me. We'll see if they have any plays. Alright, second main. They go Pithing Needle. So we could... Let's force this, honestly. Alright, we're forcing that. We'll keep Ponder in hand in case we need it. No, they can draw a card. And, okay, that resolves. And this we've countered their Pithing Needle unless they have a second one. They have Grindstone. Okay, we knew this was going to be a painter deck, or at least we assumed it would be. So, that's okay. As long as they don't have the actual painter's servant, we should be okay for now, but now it's a little scarier. Okay, we're going to put in Divining Witch, and then next turn we can win if they don't have removal. I would assume they probably have some sort of removal, but we have to try still. Okay, let's see. We'll take 3 here again, most likely. Urza's Saga, okay. That makes sense that they have Saga. So let's see if they're going to cast anything, though. Because what we want to see is them casting, like, Painter's Servant, honestly. Because then we can just win first. Ooh, okay. So they don't have... And what color do they choose? They choose white, so everything's white. But we can win before them, I believe. Fun fact. I think if they... later on, if they mill us out, we can just... Vial in Thassa's Oracle at some point, possibly, if we have Vial and they mill us. So they have to be aware of that in the next round. Okay. This will tick up. Yes, we would like to use Aether Vial's ability. And now this is the cool part, right? So we're going to Aether Vial in Thassa's Oracle. Yes, we would like to use the ability. Put in Thassa's Oracle. trigger on the stack, we will go blue, black, discard Baleful Strix, and we just need to name a card real quick. You can name like +2 mace. Out of May, there's something thematic we could name. Oh, they just conceded. I didn't get to name you. Are already dead. God damn it. All right, sideboarding time. So we're looking at mono white painter. Blue blast is nothing. Push for painter probably comes in. And then I'm thinking, like, do we want opposition agent to stop Oswald Fiddlebender, which we're probably sure they have? Do we want echoing truth to bounce the painter servant? Like, what do we not want? We don't want malevolent hermit because they're not going to be countering our stuff. Maybe cut 2 dark confidants because they can actually put on some pressure to our life total. Yeah, let's remove 2 dark confidants. So then we have removal for their painter. We have interaction for if they're tutoring with Oswald Fiddlebender or something like that. So that gives us Oppo agent. Cool, let's try that. Oh, Grafter's Cage might have been supposed to come in for Fiddlebender. We'll remove 1 opposition agent in that case. Because that just stops their stuff. And we'll see if we actually got that in or not real quick. View sideboard. In the sideboard, we currently have a Grafdigger's Cage. So this can name human, make these uncounterable, but that doesn't really do anything here. We don't have blue mana for this Brainstorm. Let's mulligan this. Yeah, this feels better. We'll keep this. We'll put... I'm thinking like Delta, or we do want to pitch Dark Confidant. Let's pitch Dark Confidant, okay? This gives us the Delta. It gives us Wasteland for if they play Urza Saga. We have Divine Witch, so we can just work towards our combo. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what we draw. Strix, that's pretty good. So let's just go Delta for now, right? We're not going to, just in case they are running like Wasteland in this list. I haven't seen Mono White Painter enough to know what they run for sure. Okay, second planes. Ingenious Smith, okay. Look at the top 4, reveal an artifact. Oh, are they running like Painter Hammer? Okay, no, okay. It's like I don't quite know this deck well enough. They could really be running something weird like that. Okay, we take 1, go to 19. And we will draw for turn. We draw a basic island. We can go island, Brainstorm. We could also just cast Divining Witch now. So we can cast Divine Witch. We'll have all our land drops. We can eventually just tutor in. We can just use Divine Witch to get to the Thoracle. I kind of want to Brainstorm. Let's do that at their end step at least then. We can Brainstorm on their end step and see what we need. We have Force of Will if we need it for a painter or a grindstone. Okay, pass the turn to them. Let's see what they have for us. They play Ancient Den, which triggers Ingenious Smith, making it bigger. So they got some of the top 4 cards of the library, put artifact into hand, and then whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, they get a counter, but only once per turn. Enters the battlefield under their control. Alright, let's see what they reveal this time. Ingenious Smith trigger, they reveal Painter's Servant. Ooh, we gotta watch out for that one. Okay. We take 3 here. No blockers. And then end step, we're gonna Brainstorm, not Pain. I don't like that. Let's Brainstorm real quick. No, not paying for that. Yes, Brainstorm. Okay, cool. So what we can do is I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna counter this pitching Strix. The next turn, what we do is we go, we counter this pitching Strix, Thought sees them, play Brainstorm, or play Divine Witch on our turn. And then next turn we can go Thassa's Oracle, win the game. We do want to draw this first land here. Strix is gone, and then this gives us Thoughtseize to check for interaction on their part. Opal, interesting. And they just pass after that. Cool. Alright, and he will Thoughtseize them. We're not going to pay, which means, yeah, we need to not pay because we just need to remove interaction from hand. Esper Seminole, Ingenious Smith. Wow. I guess we remove Ingenious Smith, that way in case they get like Pithing Needle off it. Alright, we'll grab Underground Sea. And then this will be Divining Witch. And then next turn we draw a card for turn that will discard to the Witch for the combo. And then we have the land, the Oracle. And we can take at max 7 here. If they play an artifact, they pump their board or their Ingenious Smiths by 1. We take 7, go to 5, and then win. Yeah, so it really depends on what they draw. Ooh, this is a stressful one. Okay. Alright, they play Urza's Saga for turn. We knew they had Urza Saga, so nothing's changed yet. Esper Sentinel, we knew they had that one. So we're just really hoping they don't have like Pithy Needle or removal spell now. Okay. No blocks. We go to 5. Okay, on our turn. Ooh. Okay, Swamp. This means we don't have to fetch. So if we go Swamp, Thassa's Oracle, activate Divining Witch. Alright, Oracle's coming down. In response, Divining Witch activation, and we win. Woo! This is glitching out Moto for a moment. Yeah, we're undefeated on the board. Alright, we're going to move to the next match. Real quick though, if you made it through this first match, maybe consider liking the video or subscribing. Alright, see you in the next match. Alright, and we're back for match 2. We are on the play this time. Let's see what we have. I mean, this doesn't have any of the combo pieces, but like, man, it'll get there, won't it? Alright, we got cantrips, we got Brainstorm, yeah. We'll keep this and we'll just put Underground Sea in play and hope to daze him, I guess. Alright, let's see what we got from our opponent here. Island, interesting. I've heard of those. Divining Witch, what a card. Let's do that, and then we have Brainstorm with Pluto Delta up. Okay. They go Flooded Strand. Alright, at the end step we're gonna go Brainstorm. And just mess around with our hand moment. Ooh, I want that land. I don't think there's anything here I don't want. So let's say next turn we ponder and then cast maybe just Baleful Strix, honestly. We'll put back a I guess we don't need the Brainstorm. We'll go Brainstorm on bottom, Underground Sea, draw Underground Sea, and then ponder. Cool. We do that. Might as well fetch here. I was like, do they have Stifle? Okay. And ponder. Thassa's Oracle and Wasteland. Looks like we're playing Divine Witch this turn, actually. So we'll go ponder there. Oh, wait. Can I control Z that? Okay, and we will not shuffle. We will draw Oracle for turning, though I wanted to hide it in case they had discard. And we'll go Divine Witch. Let's see. I think they probably reading the card for a moment. Wow, that resolved. Okay. Now next turn we have Thassa's Oracle backed up by Daze, actually. Interesting. This just got quite interesting. Oh, they might have just removal spell. No, they didn't have removal there. Okay, I thought they did. Island again. And then we'll go. Oh, we gotta try it, right? Oracle. Waiting for the response from our opponent here. March of Otherworldly Light entered the exile zone. Oh, okay. They're choosing to exile Divining Witch. Okay, that's fine. We'll let that happen. Okay, let's see what we have on top. Yeah, put Ponder on top so we can ponder next turn. Ponder, please. And we'll just play our Dark Confidant. I will say, I've had this deck win with the beatdowns before. I hope it doesn't come to that. I did not expect to see March of Otherworldly Light, though. Interesting. That was also a smart play, because I believe they could have hard cast March, but then I wouldn't have had... I would have been able to beat them with Daze on that. So they played around Daze pretty well. And what could this be? Oh! This is some form of Stifle Knot, is it? Okay, things have changed suddenly. Alright, give me that Ponder. And, oh. Reveals Ponder Dark Confidant's ability, yeah, okay. And let's start with a Ponder. Ooh, I kind of want to do... I do want to Thoughtseize them. Alright, let's do Daze on bottom. Or, actually, yeah, it's too late. I was going to say we should have done... We'll do it in this order. We don't want to shuffle. We can do this. We can get rid of what we don't need. Let's Thoughtseize them, and then we can Strix. Standstill, Karn, Stifle. Wow, okay. I guess we'll take Stifle for now. Let's grab another Underground Sea. We'll Wasteland them off Tundra. Wait, we'll Strix, Wasteland off Tundra. That stops them from casting Karns. Let's look at that hand again. Alright, Karn, Standstill. Yeah, what? Weird. They can make a 2-2 at instant speed. Right? They put it down face down as a 2-2. Pass, I guess. This is an interesting and very weird deck. Okay. Standstill. So their plan is to make 2-2s. That's fine. Vial. I think we have to break Standstill. legitimately. But I think we're just gonna start by breaking the standstill. Because like we don't have the stuff to win. They're gonna start making a 2/2 every turn, which outvalues our creatures, sadly. And the I was gonna say the confidant becomes a liability. This is gonna go on no, not spell shaper. It goes on human because we have humans. And then we'll cast the Divining Witch this turn. And then also an Aether Vial. And this gives us a win in some amount of turns. Right? Like next turn we can activate Witch to find the Thassa's Oracle. And then we can win with the Witch Thassa's Oracle combo after that. Alright, no attacks. We're gonna hold up the Baleful Strix as a blocker for anything that's important. Because this is where we run into the issue where this could be a 13-13 or 12-12 trampler, which is a big issue. Thassa's Oracle can block because it's not doing anything. And we'll put a Baleful Strix with it probably. If this is the Phyrexian Dreadmaw, Phyrexian, if this is like the big guy, then it is important we block with Thassa's Oracle and Dark Confidant. Oh, they just choose not to. Okay. We would like to do the Aether Vial trigger. We'll move that up. I was like, if this is their 12-12 that has trample, we need a block with Dark Confidant so we don't lose too much life from it. Floodstrand reveals to Dark Confidant's ability. Perfect. And then end of turn, we'll activate Divine Witch, looking for the Thassa's Oracle. They are Cycling Shark Typhoon, that makes sense. They have a 1/1 flyer, and then they are manifesting again. So they're building a board because they, I think, rightfully realize they need to kill us now. Unless they have counterspell for it doesn't matter because we get around Thassa's Oracle with the Aether Vial. So we have an uncounterable Thassa's Oracle on our turn. Okay. I will block with everything here. Yeah, because if they have tramplers, we're screwed. Block. Right, that goes there actually. There. Okay. Let's see. Can they kill us here? Okay, so this one was the 12/12 Phyrexian Dreadnought. That's it. We're taking 12. We're taking 10 there. Ooh. Interesting. We're alive. End of turn, activate this. Pitch Aether Vial. We're gonna get a Thassa's Oracle. Okay. Unless this mills out our whole deck, we will get one. Cool, we get a Thassa's Oracle. Okay. Tick up Aether Vial. Yes. And then we will activate Aether Vial on our main phase. Yes, we would like to use the ability, put in Oracle. In response to the Oracle trigger, we will activate again. It's so stressful to play this for some reason. Discard the Confidant, that's fine. And they concede. I want to name a card. Ooh, okay, sideboard time. Let's look at what we have for this matchup. Echoing Truth, I think... Do all Manifests have the same name? Oh no, will I search something? Manifests actually have no name. Fatal Push gets Dreadnought. So this can only bounce a single Manifest or Morph. Now I'm thinking, like, do we need to get rid of the Thoughtseize? Maybe it's the Confidants because we ran into such low health. I think I'm ruining 2 Confidants. I'm like, do I want to remove Malevolent Hermit? Maybe. I think we'll try it without those and see it like this. Test it. Ooh, we're doing good though. Oh, keep this. Yes. Both combo pieces in hand, ponder to find it. I think we'll probably start with Thoughtseize. Well, okay, so we didn't see that they had Wasteland, but if they do have Wasteland and we don't ponder. Oh, never mind. Sure, let's just Thoughtseize them real quick. Ooh, that was actually we know they have Stifle, so that was a little bit of a that could have been a very bad play. Alright, Thoughtseize them. They choose to Brainstorm. I'm gonna Daze that. No hiding your information. Okay. Thoughtseize resolves. Just a Periphery nodes, and then they have Wasteland, Plains, Tundra. So yeah, we'll take that because it's all we can take. Destroy any creature with the least power if it can't be regenerated. If 2 or more creatures are tied for least power, you may choose. When there are no creatures in play, sacrifice it. So it's Drop of Honey and White. Alright, and next turn we will have to ponder because we know they have a Wasteland. Okay. Ooh, that's good for us. Alright, ponder, looking for lands. That's all we need are lands. Why am I so lucky? Yeah, Brainstorm. Let's draw a Cavern the turn after that and then put Island in hand. No, do not shuffle that. And they can wasteland our underground sea here. I don't really care. They don't wasteland it. What do they have? They actually have something to cast? Teferi? No. I'll keep Daze. Ooh, Daze is such a good card. Really busted. It's really stupid how good Daze is. And we'll play the basic land because we know they have Wasteland. This lets us play Divining Witch next turn. Yeah, see, Wasteland. And we'll go Divining Witch. And they need a Wasteland as now, probably. But then we have Cavern for the Thassa's Oracle to put on Wizard later. Oh. Dang. Okay, that's fine. We have cantrips to find it. They can Wasteland is here. We can Brainstorm next turn. Looking for another Witch. Double Wasteland is a little bit of an issue. They didn't crack it off. They didn't crack it off. Wow. Okay. Brainstorm. You can Wasteland in response to this. Put back Echoing Truth, Wasteland, or we could, yeah, Echoing Truth. We'll draw that Wasteland next turn. If they don't crack off both Wastelands, we can waste their waste. Blue, black, Divining Witch. Hardcast Force. This was the consideration for Cavern, but like I didn't want to because I wanted to have Cavern on the Oracle later, but that's fine. So they'll waste us twice, I assume here. Now they've already used their Force of Will. Yeah, so that's the first one. Will this be the second one? Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. We can actually, what we can do is we can play second Oracle here uncounterably in order to find the Spell Shaper, just to give us like a look. So we'll put this on Wizard, play Oracle, and then that'll give us a look to find the Divining Witch. All right, that'll look as the top two. We can probably just say we want Brainstorm next turn. Okay. They are choosing to crack their fetch without cards in hand. They're probably just deck thinning. And what do they draw? Show me a land. They had a land. Okay. I mean, at least they have one that's a little bit of a threat. All right, Brainstorm for turn. Start with Brainstorm. We'll put back. We need the Oracle. We'll put back Wasteland Vial, Polluted Delta, fetching Underground Sea again, and then we will Ponder. Strix Strand. It doesn't. We need to shuffle this because we need to find our actual combo piece. Yeah, shuffle. Force Will's fine. So we have double Force. Or sorry, we have Force now. This makes a 7/7, but they need 2 more lands to activate it. Teferi. No. This is kind of just I don't want them having a redraw. A Vial, not great, but if we can get that out, we can get a uncounterable thing. Might as well hit with an Oracle for now. We'll have to hold it back later because we're going to need to block this. If they draw a land, we're going to take... we won't take any damage this turn yet. We can attack until they draw a land because then we need... Okay, so now we need to hold back in case they draw a second land and start attacking. We need to save our life total. Yep. Delta's fine. We'll pass. So now we're looking to draw our Divining Witch. Okay. What do they draw? They draw a Brainstorm for turn. Show me triple land. I mean, they have Hardcast Force of Will now. Oh, they choose Ashiok. Interesting. Okay. That surprisingly doesn't do much, right? Like, we're not looking to... Let's see, what do they get off that? Okay, they got Ponder. Doesn't matter unless it was this way. I don't know which way it does in that case. It's like surprisingly not much of a threat. Okay. This has Ward 3, so we can Fatal Push their land if they attack. Might as well hit Ashiok then. Right now we're just looking for a witch. Okay, they activate Ashiok again. Oh, they milled themselves that time. Or did they mill themselves both times? Let's see. Yeah, they milled themselves both times. Okay. Interesting. Wow, nothing. Okay. Draw for turn. We don't want to use Vial anymore because we want it on 2. We'll play the C. And then hit Ashiok again. Okay, they do not choose to activate Stalled Hall. Or I guess they can't yet. They still need another land. Alright, and if they play the land and attack with Hall, we can Fatal Push it. Paying for the push. Or paying for the ward, I mean. Okay, Ashiok activate again. They mill Prismatic. Oh, Savine's Reclamation. Suddenly this makes sense why they are milling themselves. So they can cast Return permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If they cast it, if they flash it back, they can use 2 things. They can get Ashiok and Scroll of Fate, or Teferi. They can get Teferi. They can get. I'm gonna say they can get Porphyry nodes. I was gonna say. If they want to flash that back, looks like they are going for the flashback. That's fine. They choose Torpor Orb. Interesting. That is an issue for us. Just real quick. I guess we're moving to creature beatdown plan then. Okay, so we do need Grafdigger's Cage. And we'll have to see how many of these they are running. Alright, so there go. Activate uptick Tef. Interesting. I mean, we don't have a way to remove the Torpor Orb. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play another Thassa's Oracle, and we're just going to start hitting things. Hit them. This is the new game plan. They can activate Hall, we can push it maybe. I think we might be out fetchables is the issue. Okay, they activate Teferi uptick again. No Hall activation. Okay, again we'll just say, we're just going to say always no. On that guy, nope. Brainstorm is useful. Brainstorm, put back. We don't want Daze. We do need the push. Begin combat. Attack them. Okay. Looks like they're going for the activation. Perfect. This is just what we wanted. Wait, we can't do anything at instant speed. That's fine. Okay, so we can't get this at instant speed, but now once they kill one of our things, then we take this out. As long as we have a fetchable land. This is dangerous. We might not actually have a fetchable. Whew. Barely. Cast. And then we will pay for this. Ward 3. Yes. Okay, we kill that, hopefully. And then we'll just put in a Strix. See what we draw from that. Alright. No and ETB triggers. Forgot about the Torpor Orb, the thing that shut down the entire deck. Use sideboard. This deck is a lot less, I thought my life tool was going to be more threatened. So, it looks like we're bringing in the Dark Confidants. Yeah, those are coming back in. Because I'm going to be honest, we're probably getting to game 3. Unless they really don't have any threats here. Which they might not, but they should start bouncing our stuff just to slow us down. Okay, they choose to bounce the Vial. Interesting. I don't really care enough to attack Teferi because I just want to get them dead. And Teferi's going to take so many turns to do anything to. Oh, okay, Timeless Dragon. 4/4. Okay, looks like we're blocking with Strix for a bit. And can we get another Strix? Actually, yes, we can. Alright. Thassa's Oracle on bottom. Wasteland. Strix. Do not shuffle. Blue, black. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're losing on time, actually. I was like, maybe we're ahead on time. We're not. So we're going to concede just so we can make sure we can have a time to win. Because we're not going to win this. Right, sideboard. Right, they have 4/4s. They have things coming back from the graveyard. Suddenly, ley lines seem like a little interesting. So does Cage. We didn't push anything. Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, Confidant's coming. We need the card advantage. I think Echo and Truth's out. Let's see, what are we bringing for ley lines? Maybe we cut... maybe we cut Divining Witch. That's the win condition. Cut 2 days, maybe? Only bring, like, 2 of these. Creature cards. Sure, let's try like this. Sure, why not? Alright, on the play. Let's see what we got. Keep this. Yeah. Keep this one. So put in ley line. Okay. Alright, sure. And we can daze a play from them if they have one. We can also brainstorm. We're gonna have to brainstorm looking for a land most likely. Okay. Kind of want to still brainstorm for that land. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna brainstorm looking for a land. Then hope we can then play Aether Vial. Okay, Confidant, Brainstorm go on top. Okay, we have Force of Will and Daze. So what we need to hope to play around is they don't have a Wasteland. I'm actually like really tempted to just daze any spell they play just so I can't get wasted. Okay. Do they have a play? No play. Main phase. Aether Vial. Okay, and we will pass. Now we can eventually Divining Witch, hopefully, and Thassa's Oracle. Like we have all our combo pieces. Now we're just assembling the actual combo through. So now we're looking for lands and hoping Aether Vial can get us there. They choose to brainstorm, that's fine. We have protection from the we have a way to protect our combo, right? We have force, we have daze. So if we draw a land, which I don't think we can, but if we do, we need to play our Divining Witch and we can win next turn. Not our next turn, but the turn after. Okay, yes, tick up the Aether Vial. Confidant is not a land. What we'll do now is we'll Brainstorm. Okay, that gives us another Daze. The thing we do is we can't double Daze, so it doesn't matter. So what we'll do is we'll hide an Oracle on top, and then so we'll go Oracle and then Daze. We'll draw a Daze next turn, and we can play this for now. And then next turn, what we can do is we can Aether Vial in Divining Witch on their end step, and then Aether Vial and Thassa Oracle later. Okay, things are looking promising, honestly. Like I'm terrified because like suddenly this combo feels fragile. Our opponent has chosen to Brainstorm. I don't know what they're. I guess they must be looking for a way to win. Okay, fetching, grabbing planes. Go on their turn. Ooh. So they have Prismatic Vista to Fairy. We do need to force to Fairy. Resolves, okay. Yes, uptick Daze. Or uptick Aether Vial. So we can now hardcast Daze and play Daze. Cool. Looking good. So on their end step, we will put in Divining Witch, activate on our upkeep, then put in Thassa's Oracle on our upkeep, activate Divining Witch. Hashiok doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, their end step, put in Divining Witch. Divining Witch is in. Okay, we're going to put this on the stack. Okay. No, don't tick it up. Put in Oracle. Put in Oracle, activate Divining Witch. Dark Confidant's gone again. Woo! No, they have Stifle. Okay, so they're going to Stifle. We'll Daze. Okay, Daze. Yo! Okay, undefeated. With Divining Witch combo. Moving on to match 3. Alright, match 3. I got like butterflies in my stomach because we're doing so well. Oh, keep this. It's just so good, right? Like every now and then we'll just draw every piece we need of the combo at once. Oh, I wonder what we're playing against here. We're also on the play. Oh, they're really beautiful. We have combo, we even have protection. Oh, it's yeah, let's just go Flight and pass for now. Okay, Forest. I'm gonna Daze like a birds or like an important elf here. Minus Allosaurus Shepherd, I mean. Tap in the forest. What do we see? Green Suns. Sure, let's Daze Green Suns. We could Daze. Yeah, let's Daze it. Right, just keep them low on mana so we can just race to the win before they can. We're hoping is like this is elves and they just don't have the interaction here. Okay. Underground Sea go. And next turn we can go like Confidant instead of Divine Witch because we need to wait 2 turns for Witch anyways. Or we need to get to 4 mana, I mean, to use the actual Witch combo win. Okay. Play Dried Arbor, play Nettle Sentinel. Okay, yeah, we're gonna Wasteland the Dried Arbor. Because I feel like Dried Arbor is not a land you play from a place of strength. I can't play Dried Arbor as a land as showing weakness. Oh, Cradle, okay. New issue. Okay, so they have 3 mana this turn, minimum. So we do need to Wasteland Cradle on our turn now. You know, I've played Elves before. I should have known that like Dried Arbor is also a play you make the turn before you play Cradle, so you can have a land that's basically tapping for 2 mana now. Okay, we do have the second waste. And so sideboard, we're bringing in Plague Engineers. And we're bringing in... do we want to bring in the Fatal Pushes maybe? Maybe even Echoing Truths? Alright, they have 2 mana left. If they just tap both these... No, okay. Yeah, we do have to waste. Like, there's no getting around this one. And what we'll do is put Human on Cavernous Souls, and we can play the Witch into Confidant in our next turn. I think we might have lost this one, which would be sad, but I'm not sure yet. I think we still have the ability if they just can't, like, they only have 3 cards in hand now. Alright, they're tapping for something. Green Suns for X equals 1. That's fine. Like, they could be grabbing another Nettle Sentinel here, and then they can keep untapping them and be positive on mana, or neutral on mana for all their 1-drops. I guess net positive if they can chain a couple together. They go for Heritage Druid. Okay, and then I assume we'll just take 3 here. Take 1. Okay, they don't want to attack with Nettle Sentinel. Interesting. I guess they can tap Nettle Sentinel Heritage for mana. They don't do that, though. Okay, we're going to go Cavern on Human, and then we'll play the Bob here. All right, Bob comes down. I guess we could have put that on Wizard. Like, we're not going to get countered here. We could have put that on Wizard and played Bob anyways off the black mana. We'll see. That might have been important, but we have Daze up for a big spell if they have one. Alright, they choose to natural order. Let's see. They have no untapped mana. What we're going to do is we're just going to Daze this. So they can untap a creature, but they can't get the mana. Cool. They get a 2/2, but they don't get a thing. They've lost a creature for that. Perfect. That's kind of what we wanted. We'll take 3 here. We want to keep the Dark Confidant around. Okay, and what do we draw? Cool. Yield to the trigger. Vial and Brainstorm. Interesting. Now what we'll do is we will Vial here, then we'll go Brainstorm, looking for just anything really. Yeah. We don't need another Confidant. We don't need Strix yet. This gives us another Daze to hold up. And I'm willing to trade now. I'm willing to trade Dark Confidant for Nettle Sentinel if necessary. Verdant comes in. Now, I'd be ashamed if they... Once upon a time... Sure, let's Daze it. Right, like we have Aether Vial to get us up for the Thassa's Oracle now, and we can just play Divine Witch. Like, as long as they don't win within the next... we're going to give them 1 turn after this. If they don't win then, we will win. We will block Heritage Druid here. Right, it's got to be the Heritage Druid, because that, like, takes them off all their mana. Wait, return elf you control, untap target creature. Sure. We're going to do this. They can bounce Heritage Druid if they want, but if they do, they won't be able to cast it this turn. They do choose to bounce it. They'll untap Nettle Sentinel. That's fine. Cool. Okay, let's see. We're going to take 2. So we want to take up Aether Vial. We'll take 2 from the Confidant. Now what we'll do is we'll play Spell Shape or Divining Witch now. And then on our turn, we will activate Divining Witch. And then we'll put in Thassa's Oracle off the Vial, activate Divining Witch, and win the game. Woo! Taking down elves. And again, we're going to block with Dark Confidant because we don't need to draw another card. It doesn't matter. Heritage Druid comes in. Yeah, we don't have anything to do about that. Okay, Windswept Heath, combat. Nothing in combat. Interesting. Okay. Whoop. And then let's tick up Vial. Yes. Okay, draw. Dark Confidant reveals Thassa's Oracle. We'll actually put in Thassa's Oracle now. Yep. Oracle goes in. And then trigger on the stack, activate, discarding Delta, I guess? I could discard Dark Confidant to do it in every single match. And we will name You Are Already Dead. Finally had an opponent who lets us name it. And then that's should be the game. Waiting for Thassa's Oracle trigger to resolve. We have no cards in library. We can, if they have Endurance in hand, well, they can't really play it. I think they're just taking a look at our deck, figuring out what we're playing, which makes sense. I would do the same thing if I were them. Yep, and we win. All right, sideboard. That's really good that we took down match 1, or game 1. Now we have the sideboard with Plague Engineers in it. All right, Grafdigger's Cage comes in to shut down the... Grafdigger's Cage comes in, shuts down Natural Order. Then we'll bring in Plague Engineers as well, and Fatal Pushes. Coming out, we don't need Malevolent Hermits. I kind of like having Thoughtseize in. Maybe we're... As like Disruption. Maybe we cut 2 Dark Confidants and 1 Daze, because they have Allosaur Shepherd. Daze gets worse. I'm going to cut Dark Confidant because like we know that they can put pressure on our life total if they have like Allosaur Shepherd. Let's test it out like this. This doesn't do it, so we will mulligan this one. Right, like we have Aether Vial, we can Wasteland a Gaia's Krill. We don't actually have any plays yet. Mulligan that. Yeah, keep this one. Oh, this is so good. Alright, Strix goes away, and we'll start off with probably turn 1 Vial, honestly. Let's see. Let me do some math real quick. So, turn 1 we go... If we go Vial turn 1, turn 2 we play Divine Witch, turn 3... Yeah, we have to go Vial on turn 1. And this lets us do turn 2 Divine Witch, turn 3 Aether Vial, Thassa's Oracle, win. Like, if they can outrace this, that's fine. That's something we have to deal with. Because it'll take up 1, we play Divine Witch. It takes up to 2, we activate Divine Witch, put in Thassa's Oracle. Or Thassa's Oracle to activate Divine Witch. A Glimpse, okay. They're going Glimpse of Nature. Could this be second Glimpse? No, Birchlore Rangers. Do they have Nettle Sentinel? They don't. Okay, so then this will be the end of the chain. Or no, they can play one more elf. No, that's the end of the chain. That's fine. Yes, use that ability. Flooded Strand goes in. Fetch a second Underground Sea. And Divine Witch is in. I mean, do they have it? Do they have, like, specifically natural order, I guess, to win? They don't, so they have Glimpse, so they can draw for it. Elvish Visionary, so that's a draw 2, and then they can make 3 mana with their Heritage Druid. Make 3 with the Heritage Druid. They gotta kill me this turn. Wirewood Symbiote. They can bounce okay, so Nettle Sentinel, so now they can, like... They can return Elf you control to its owner's hand, so they can return, like, Elvish Visionary, bounce... Return Elvish Visionary, untap, like, Birchlore, tap, play Elvish Visionary, tap Elvish Visionary Nettle Sentinel for another thing, so they can draw a few more cards. Definitely. Okay, so here comes Birchlore Rangers, actually. To untap. Wasn't that already untapped? Yeah. So they didn't get anything off that, so they can do 1 mana. Okay, untap Birchlore. They can tap using Heritage Druid for another 3 mana. Okay. They do that. Elvish Visionary again. That's fine. If they go natural order, do I have to force it? I think I do. Yeah, I figured that was coming. So they can just play Craterhoof now. They go Nettle Sentinel though. Oh, sorry, not Nettle Sentinel, that's a Wirewood Symbiote. So tap Cradle gives them 8 mana. They can tap Cradle, play Craterhoof if they have it in hand. Or they might just be untapping their non-summoning sick creatures so they can deal the damage. No, they're still going. Another Birchlore. This is fine, honestly. Until we need a force. Like, we have force. Like, they can win here, but then we'll be on the play next round. Next game. Okay, this is Nettle Sentinel. So now they have 2 of those, which means all their 1-drops are now free because they can play a 1-drop. Oh, wait. All their 1-drops are mana positive, right? Because they all 1-drops tap for they all go up a card and draw and tap for 3 mana. Okay. I mean, we're just waiting. Right, Birchlore on the stack. A lot of Nettle Sentinel triggers still. And this deck really, I guess, you know what? I guess they haven't tapped Gaia's Cradle though, so they still have a massive burst of mana available. They can always just like, maybe they're just honestly going for like double Green Sun. Like they want to be able to Green Sun for 9 twice, or X equals 8 twice. I think they have that available to them now. Like, if they have Green Sun, I can't. If they have 2 Green Suns in hand, I guess they only have 6 cards in hand somehow. They haven't played a second Glimpse. I can't imagine they don't have the win though. Okay, Heritage Druid. I guess we could be looking to see if they've drawn just all their lands in their deck. They only run like 12 basics or something stupid. They're in some super low amount of lands for a deck that really needs its green mana under it. Once Upon a Time. They haven't run out of creatures, have they? Once Upon a Time puts Wirewood Symbiote in hand. So they need to tap their Nettle Sentinels for mana. Yep, and then cast that. Yeah. Part of me is just like thinking, oh, we can get up on time by a lot here. Okay, Elvish Visionary. I don't know if I should be... Okay, so here's the new thing. As a content creator, maybe I'm supposed to be editing out this combo considering how long it takes. But if I have to sit here, you have to sit through a heavily edited, much quicker version of this. Like, that doesn't... Oh. Natural order. And we do have to counter this. Now we also don't need to do anything, and we can yield until here. So now we're thinking we have to either like draw Oracle naturally now to win, because they can just kill us on the second turn. Alright, Once Upon a Time. Again, Allosaurus Shepherd. They don't have any untapped guys though. Or untapped non-summoning sick dudes. Okay, they do have a natural order. I think they're killing me with just the Craterhoof attacking, right? Yeah, the Craterhoof is a 2020. Alright. They've used up a lot of their clock, so I'm going to make them play this out to combat. All right, they're coming in with everything. I will not block. Let's place your bet on how much life I'm going to. I'm thinking minus 54. Ah, way off. All right, sideboarding. So we're on the play now. You make a couple changes. We don't need to make any changes. Plague Engineers are good. We're just hoping to beat them to our combo before they can get to theirs. Good old-fashioned game of solitaire. Sorry, solitaire. All right, and we're back. We are on the play. I mean, come on, we gotta keep it, right? And we will probably start with Thoughtseize this time. We can Thoughtseize them, Daze their first play as well. And hopefully that'll give us enough time to assemble our combo. They go to 6, which is helpful for us. Makes Thoughtseize a little more effective. Let's see what they have. Ooh, Wirewood, Natural Order, Heritage Druid, Gaia's Cradle. I want to take Natural Order instinctively. So we're gonna do. All right, let's map this out. Turn 2, we're playing Divine Witch if we get our lands. Turn 3, nothing. Turn 4, so like Heritage Druid or Birchlore, I think. No, it's natural. It's Natural Order, Daze, whatever their second play is. All right, we get to be scared of the combo. Okay, we do have to Daze this. Heritage Druid, cast, Daze. So we Daze their Heritage Druid. On our turn, we'll Ponder, looking for lands. Alright, that's good for the Gaia's Cradle. Ooh. Yeah, we want all this. Do we? Yeah, we do. So this means we could next turn like Wasteland Vial or Wasteland. Let's draw for next turn. We don't need Swamp yet, so we'll go Swamp on bottom, then we want Thoughtseize and Wasteland next turn. Shuffle, no. Okay, so they will play some sort of creature, then Gaia's Cradle. We know they played Wooded Foothills. There's Gaia's Cradle. Tap for 1, play Birchlore, and now we will Thoughtseize them, Wasteland the Cradle. Or let's see, we Wasteland Cradle. We put in, so we're drawing Swamp next turn, so we put Vial now, then we play Swamp, Divine Witch, Vial's at 2, or Vial's at 1, we play Divine Witch, then Vial's at 2 the turn after, and we win. Yeah, we got Vial here. And like, hey, this is wrong. Maybe it isn't. Like, they have 3 cards in hand, so that's Birchlore. This will be Birchlore, Heritage Druid, probably? Oh no, we Dazed Heritage. We don't know their hand contents anymore. Okay. Yes, tick this up. And now we have options, right? So we can Thoughtseize them. Now let's say we Thoughtseize them. Next turn we can play Divining Witch. And turn after that we win, or we can Divine Witch now and then win on our next turn. Yeah, just let's see. They have we're looking at them having 3 mana next turn or 2 mana. I think we gotta do it. We gotta go for the Divine Witch play. Like, we're playing to win, not to lose. And this was a risky. This is a risky play, honestly, because we know that they're like Elves is a good combo deck. Like, if they have Gaia's Cradle, which we couldn't have taken with Thoughtseize, then we're at an issue. Then we have an issue. We have to see the. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so they're tapping that early. Oof. Now we gotta get up to higher mana count. They have 2 mana available to them. Could be Elvish Visionary here. Yeah. That means they're out of mana for the turn. Or I guess they can untap a Birchlore Ranger, cast the other Birchlore using Wirewood. I think they should, right? Just because it gives them a card draw. Yeah, they agree. Okay, and then we have to Thoughtseize now. Oh, Heritage Druid. Okay. It's fine. It's not. Okay. Okay, we will put this up to 3, up to 2. And we'll start with a Thoughtseize. Take that Birchlore Rangers. Oof. So we need to get to some mana now. We need to try lands. Or, we could, if like worst comes to worst, we activate Divining Witch, searching for removal spell, or for, we know they drew that from turn. We can activate Divine Witch looking for, do they have 2 Birchlores or something in hand? Maybe I was wrong. It's like we can activate Divining Witch looking for removal, or for our guy that takes this stuff out. Plague Engineer. Divine Witch finds Plague Engineer. Like, it's a riskier play, right? Because we're dying at the moment. Like we're taking 3 this turn, puts us to 10. So we take 3 this turn, go to 10. The next turn we take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, go to 2. So next turn we can block one thing with Divine Witch though. Interesting. This could be very bad for us actually. If this is was it? Is this their win condition? Yeah, this is natural order. Okay. Well that's GG. I guess we really did need to do the well, we had done Thoughtseize first, right? Like it stopped. We would have grabbed Oof probably. We would have lost either way. That's disappointing. Okay, so that's our first loss. We are going to concede there. So first loss. Let's go to game match 4. We're still 2-1. Still positive record. All right, match 4. Time to go. We would like to be on the play. I like this. Sure, we'll keep this. I think we'll start with Aether Vial, just because that gets us Divining Witch pretty quickly. And then next turn we can use our Ponder and start looking for the second piece of the combo. Alright, so let's see what they have for us. I'd like to say this is probably Doomsday. I'd be shocked if we're in the mirror match. Alright, let's look at the sideboard for Doomsday. Looks like it's Plague Engineer. Sorry, not Plague Engineer. I mean Opposition Agent. I guess we're just hoping to beat them naturally. Yes, but counter on that one. Let's see what we draw. Oracle. Interesting. Okay, play Divining Witch. Next turn we can win with Oracle as long as we can protect it from the counter spell they might have. So we have Force of Will, Ponder in hand. They choose to force. We will also choose to force. Resolves. Okay. Let's see if they have something else. Pondering. Another Underground Sea. Duress Me. That's fine. They are 100% Doomsday, by the way. I mean, they could be like some weird form of storm. We're going to assume they're Doomsday. I guess they're deciding if they're conceding, and they are. Cool. Okay. So Doomsday, we're bringing in opposition agents, I think we said. Like that's kind of like all we have for this one. Maybe we don't bring in anything. Maybe like this is like, I guess we don't need Strixes. It's like they aren't really running creatures unless they're the like Doomsday Murktide matchup, which I guess we can just hope they aren't. All right, we're back. We do have every single combo piece in hand, so we will keep this one. We'll start with a Ponder probably, looking for our lands. We will force if they try to go like Doomsday here. They don't go Doomsday, just Pondering. Okay, that's a good one. Start with a Ponder. Perfect. All right, we'll put Cavern of Souls in hand for now. We'll go see which. We'll just take the Cavern, no shuffle. And this allows us, we'll play Divine Witch counterably. And we can go Cavern for the Oracle later. Personal Tutor's fine. This is going to go on Wizard, most likely, I think. Goes on Wizard, which won't make Spell Shaper uncounterable. But we're playing on the fact that we have 2 of those. They can counter this. If they do, that's fine. We'll counter. We're not going to use our Force here because we know they're about to draw Doomsday. Right, they just personal tutored for Doomsday. Put that card on top. Okay. Ritual Doomsday. Let's pitch Hermit or Brainstorm. I think it's Hermit. Okay, Doomsday's countered. Draw for turn. And yet again, we'll go for Divining Witch. And we'll just play C. Alright, next turn we have we have uncounterable Thassa's Oracle into Divining Witch activation to win. Ooh. Blue for Oracle, that's uncounterable because it's a wizard. They concede, yo! Alright, 3-1, moving into match 5. This deck feels great. Alright, final match, playing for the 4-1. We can't actually play any cards here. Like Cavern doesn't cast everything we need to. We can put on Human and do these, but I don't like that enough, so mulligan. Sure, we'll do this pitching 1 Aether Vial. And I feel comfortable with this one. Right, it doesn't have all our pieces, but we can get there with Brainstorm and with Strix, hopefully. Yeah. They're beginning with 7 cards in hand. Pitch second Aether Vial. And then we'll play our Aether Vial. And it resolves. Cool. Let's see what our opponent's on. I always associate the bear avatar with blue decks. Okay, so they're on Shadow. Thoughtseize. I really want this Brainstorm. This also makes it so they can't drop their life too quickly. Cool. Yes, we do want to take up Vial. Alright. We'll just play the Underground Sea. And now we also have Brainstorm to hide our hand if they Thoughtseize again. Brainstorm, so they're going to do what we wanted to do. That's fine. And then they're probably going to... They have to shock in here, right? Yep. Pondering. Cool. So what we're hoping for is Brainstorm literally drawing Divining Witch and Thassa's Oracle. Yep. Activate that, yeah. Lot of lands. Brainstorm. Don't need second Vial or Flooded Strand. We'll go Polluted. Fetch, grabbing the Underground Sea. And I think what we'll do is we will Vial in Dark Confidant on their end step, which is like risky. But I think I liked having Dark Confidant more than I like having Baleful. Well, Baleful Strix will be a big threat to any of their shadows. Him. Alright, this is going to put in Dark Confidant then, and we will allow the him to resolve. Because we are happy to have any of these cards. Yeah, okay, so we got a Flood Strand. So it's the same as if we had pitched Force of Will, but we keep a life. And this is probably Shadow. Yep, that's Shadow. We will trade probably pretty liberally with that. Alright, Confidant Trigger. Reveals Thoughtseize. We will not tick up the Vial. Alright. What we're going to do is we are going to Thoughtseize them. Because they have another Shadow, we need to get rid of it, and I'm willing to take 2 life for a Shadow. Yo! Daze, Brainstorm. Counter target spell unless the controller pays 1, and then you just they can just counter it for free. Yeah, we're gonna take Murktide here, and then we will probably take the first 3 here, unless they like are able to drop their life total by another 3. Okay, Brainstorm makes sense. Kind of expected that one. Now we have a lot less information about their hand. All right, view sideboard real quick. So in for this deck is going to be probably Fatal Pushes. Maybe Ley Lines. We know they have some stuff for the Ley Lines. I'm willing to go to 12 here, just for another card. Like we have Ley Lines possibly that takes care of the Murktide Regents. We will see if they have anything else that is looking like very specifically graveyard based. And that's how we're gonna figure out what we want. No, don't take up Vial. Give me something good, please. Wasteland. Yikes. Okay, we do need to start trading now with the Dark Confidant. Kind of flooding out here. That's alright though. Okay, they choose to ponder. Okay. They have a 6/6. They have 2 6/6s. Interesting. We need a block, or else they both are. Okay, block there. What we need now is we need like Baleful Strix into the Spell Shaper, the Divine Witch. Nope. Okay, Ponder. I assume it gets countered, honestly. Right. You have to counter this because yeah, none of this do anything. Shuffle the library. Perfect. Put in a Dark Confidant to block. He has another turn. I mean, technically we could have done the same thing with Malevolent Hermit. It would have given us 2 turns because it could have blocked his both forms. Like, that's not really playing to win now, is it? Okay. They can go down to 4 life if they want. They didn't want to. Okay, no on Vial. And that will be the game. So let's go to sideboard. Right, we have nothing there. They have more than enough damage on board. Please begin sideboarding. Okay, cool. We were thinking Echoing Truths to bounce the shadows and Fatal Pushes. What's coming out? Dark Confidants, because it's just so much of a threat to our own life total to have Dark Confidants and shadows. I think it's gotta be that. Like, if we flip Force Will when they have Shadow on board, we're in a lot of trouble. Alright, we're on the play here. We would like to keep, or sorry, we would like to be on the play. This has 1 piece. It doesn't have interaction. Like, those Daze are dead cards. Brainstorm's dead card. Yeah, mulligan this. This doesn't work either. We gotta go to 5. Yikes, going to 4. Best hand by far. Wasteland. Hermit's gone, probably, I think we have to do. We have to hope for some very good draws now. Like, we don't have the ability to play around Wasteland. That's the sad truth of it. And they force the Vial. Okay. Yeah, that was important to us. It's fine. If we can draw lands, we need to draw. All right. That's. I'm gonna make him show as a threat, but that's probably the game. That's a rough one to go out on, but we'll try to stick it out real quick. They choose to thought seize us. What do you take here? I think you take Brainstorm. Like Divine Witch, sure, it's part of the combo, but like Brainstorm. Really, they chose the Witch. That actually shocks me because like Brainstorm fixes my hand the second I get mana. It's also pitchable to Force of Will. I am willing to force Shadow. I'll lose that force to a Daze, but I'm willing to force a Shadow. They shock him. Okay, fine. Yeah, because I was thinking like we kind of want Brainstorm more than we want the other cards because like Brainstorm gives us some hope, I guess. I guess our hope now is that they accidentally go like fetch shock, and then I guess that name's human. Could name wizard. Human. Like our hope is they just shock themselves to death with everything. That's a good one if we get a land. We're not on a fast clock yet. So we're taking 4 damage a turn now because they have Shadow and Plague Engineer. Cool. We drew Malevolent Hermit for turn. That does not do it. They choose to ponder. Yeah. Okay, they him us. We keep the Brainstorm, the Echoing Truth, which means we have a chance. Not really. Okay, Polluted Delta means we do have a chance, kind of. Right, like we can Delta, hope to find another. We can Brainstorm here, try to find another land, and then try to bounce with Echoing Truth. I guess this does shut down our Spell Shaper because it's a 1/1. Interesting. Okay, we will go to take 7 here, go to 6. Yeah, okay. We need to do this now because we only get 1 turn. Right. They have enough on board to kill us here. Alright, show me something that wins the game. Okay, we will draw Swamp for turn and bounce Shadow, which I don't think we can actually like do in a meaningful way. I guess we could have drawn Baleful Strix to block Shadow. Interesting. That would have been a better play. But probably doesn't matter, I'm gonna assume. Like we're gonna see some sort of counterspell here. Yeah, Stubborn Denial would have got us. Alright. And we'll take all the damage, let them have their time. Alright. So that was a 3-1. Final thoughts on the deck list. I like it. Sometimes it felt very strong, right? Like being able to vial in the Oracle so it could be countered, or use the Cavern of Souls, and then activate the Divine Witch then felt really good. I don't think it came up in this league, but like I have in practice, I would use like Divine Witch to get the Oracle, right? And then you have Oracle and then you win, right? Like you have the Oracle, use Divine Witch on your first turn, grab Oracle, second, then the next turn, then you play Oracle, win with the Divine Witch. Yeah, liked it a lot. I feel like I probably made misplays I didn't even notice. I probably could have done that many times in this league. I'm like, oh, why didn't I that never came up, I guess? Probably did. Yeah, the Force Will, the Daze feel so good in this deck as like extra protection. Malevolent Hermit didn't really come up too much. It probably could have, but it didn't. I don't know how I feel about Dark Confidant. I don't know if that is playable currently. Like it dies very easily. It's a lot of life loss with the whenever it hits a Force of Will, but it does get us there. Brainstorm's Ponder also obviously very good. The sideboard is where I do have some questions. Like, I feel like very often we didn't have many tools. I don't like Blue Elemental Blast never came in. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe the Wastelands in the mana base need to go. Like maybe we need something that's just like mana. And then my only other thought for this deck list was something I came up a few times where I was just like, what if I had Lotus Petal or Dark Ritual or something that I could just like get that extra burst of mana to win a turn earlier or something like that. That's the last on the deck list, but I honestly love the deck a lot. Highly recommend playing it. And lastly, if you made it this far in the video, consider liking the video or subscribing. It helps me out a lot. And thank you very much for making it here. Peace.